Hey there, I'm Apple Crider from Investing Simple. In today's video, we're providing you with an in-depth look at how to invest in US stocks if you are a foreigner, if you are someone who does not live in the United States. So when it comes to building a diversified portfolio, one of the most important things is geographic diversity. So getting invested into multiple different economies, industries, and just areas across the globe so that you are not so concentrated in one particular market. Because if that market goes south, then your whole portfolio is subject to some serious volatility. So if you're able to diversify across multiple different markets, then you've got more stability overall across your entire portfolio. And given that some of the largest companies in the world are based out of the United States, there is a lot of appetite for outside investors to get involved with investing in US companies on US stock markets. So that's exactly what we're going to be covering right now. So the first question to address is, can you even invest in US companies if you are a foreign investor? The answer is absolutely. There are a ton of platforms and it has never been easier for you to get exposure to US markets than it is today. And we're going to go over 4 of the best options depending on where you are in the world and what particular features you're looking for in just a second. But it's also important to note that the United States relies on foreign investment because that is how outside dollars get into the markets to begin with. Because if there's no outside investment coming into the US, then there's a lot less capital to go around. So US companies want outside investors to invest in their companies. They want capital to be flowing in. So in general, it's in the best interest of the United States to make that a fairly easy process to do. And that's why there have been so many more apps, services, etc. popping up that allow you to do just that. So what are some of those services? Well, personally, our number one pick for investing in the US as a foreigner is Questrade. Questrade allows you to invest in the US from over 12 different countries, from Asia to South America. And I'll just toss a list up on the screen here right now so you can see the full list of countries that are supported by Questrade. Now, a brief overview of Questrade is a completely free platform to invest on. That means there are no commissions and there are no minimums in order to use the platform. So you can get started with as little as $5 or whatever your local currency happens to be. You can invest that in a Questrade account and start purchasing US securities without paying any commissions whatsoever, which is very nice and not a feature that you're going to see across the board. On the Questrade platform, you're able to buy stocks, ETFs, bonds, and options on the US markets, which allows you to follow a bunch of different trading strategies and really get the diversification that you're looking for, whether it is through individual stocks, exchange traded funds, or any of the other assets on the Questrade platform. You're also able to open up a margin account on Questrade, which basically allows you to borrow money from Questrade and use that money to invest. That's going to both magnify your returns and your losses, and you're also going to be paying an interest rate on the money that you borrow from Questrade. So in general, this is a more advanced trading strategy, but if you are someone that is looking for margin, it's nice to know that Questrade has that as an option. But again, it's totally not required, and most investors are going to steer clear of margin investing. Beyond that, and potentially one of my favorite features about Questrade is the 3 free stock promotion that they're currently running. So if you sign up for a Questrade account now using the link in the description and pinned comment below, you're actually going to be able to get 3 free stocks when you open your account. You're going to get 1 just for opening the account, and the next 2 you're going to get for funding with at least $100 US. When you fund with $100 US, you're also going to be entered into a drawing to win one of 20 iPhone 12s, which is pretty nice. I mean, most of the platforms that we're going to outline do not have anywhere near as generous of a sign-up promotion as Questrade does, which is again one of the reasons why they are ranking pretty high on the list. Getting started with 3 free stocks and potentially an iPhone 12 is not a bad deal at all. Also, within the Questrade platform, you're going to get access to a significant amount of research tools and data to make advanced trading decisions. So if you're familiar with Robinhood at all, Questrade is definitely a step above in terms of the functionality, the research, the tools, etc. It's not a very bare bones platform. You're getting a lot more ability to make more advanced trades and do the research that you need to do before you make your trading decisions. Now, the second option for investing in US stocks as a foreigner is by using Tradestation. And Tradestation is a company based out of the United Kingdom, and so they mostly serve countries located in Europe. But if you want to get the full list of countries they serve, use the link down in the description below to check out Tradestation's website, where you can get that full list for yourself. And Tradestation in general is a bit of a more advanced platform. So if you're a complete beginner, coming into Tradestation might be a little bit overwhelming for you. There's a lot of information, a lot of technical stuff to take in. And if you're not experienced with day trading and active trading, then you might find that a little bit much to get started with. Now, you're also going to see $0 commissions and $0 minimums on the Tradestation platform, similar to Questrade, which is very nice if you're just getting started with a low balance. You definitely don't want those commissions eating into your returns. Now, in terms of the assets you can invest in on Tradestation, you've got a much longer list than we had with Questrade. This includes stocks, ETFs, bonds, mutual funds, options, futures, and cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, depending on what country you are located in. So you've got that entire laundry list of assets that you can invest in, which is really nice if you are someone, again, who's looking for that diversification across different countries, different industries, different asset classes. That is where Tradestation really comes out ahead. And then, like I mentioned as well, they've got a much more advanced trading platform than Questrade does, so you can really get in there, see the technical data that you need to see, look at your charts, do your lines, all that good stuff, and make the trading decisions that you need to follow your trading strategy. Now, unfortunately, there's no sign-up bonus for using Tradestation, but if you want to support the work that we're doing here on this channel, there is a link down below that you can use to sign up that may earn us a small commission. Again, that's totally up to you though, so no pressure on that. Now, the third option you have for investing in US stocks as a foreigner is by using Webull. So Webull is one of the most popular platforms in the United States for investing in the stock market. They've now got over 10 million users on the platform, which is absolutely bananas. They've been growing very, very quickly. And in addition to being one of the largest apps in the US, they are also available in India and China. So if you're based in one of those two countries, you'll also be able to take advantage of the Webull platform. Now, this might sound a bit similar, but Webull also offers $0 commissions and $0 minimums. So the same thing you've got with Tradestation and with Questrade, but it's very nice for beginner investors, again, who don't have those huge account balances to get started with. Getting that $0 commission and getting your foot in the door with not much cash is a big plus. Now, on the Webull platform, you're gonna be able to invest in stocks, ETFs, options, and cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, depending on what country you are located in. You're also going to be able to access short selling, which basically allows you to bet against the price of a stock. So if you think that Apple stock is going to go down in value, you can short sell Apple stock on the Webull platform. That is totally commission free and potentially profit if you are correct and the stock price goes down. So that is a unique feature that Webull does offer. A lot of these other free trading apps don't actually allow you to short sell. Additionally, on Webull, you're getting access to paper trading and real-time market data. So with paper trading, essentially, you get $1 million in fake currency that you can use to basically do simulated trading, get a feel for the platform, test out your trading strategies before you have any real money on the line. So this is very nice for beginners who, again, don't want to make mistakes with real money and would rather try things out with fake money, and then when they're ready, progress into using real dollars. Now, similar to Questrade, Webull also has a really generous sign-up program when you use the link down below. They're going to give you 4 free stocks for signing up, which is kind of a lot. You're getting 2 free stocks when you sign up for the account, 2 more once you fund your account with $100 or more. And if you want more information about that program, we've got a full video breaking down exactly how that works, what kind of stocks you're going to get. You can check that out up here. Now, the final option for a foreign investor to invest in the US markets is with Questrade. So this is brokerage that is very, very popular in Canada. However, it's not going to be as good as the 3 that we already mentioned. And that's because there are commissions involved on this platform. So it's not a $0 commission platform. You are going to be paying commissions to use Questrade. Those commissions are going to run you 1 cent per share with a $4.95 minimum and a $9.95 maximum. So it's going to fall somewhere between $4.95 and $9.95 depending on how many shares you decide to purchase. With ETFs, they are actually free to buy, but you're going to pay that same commission when you sell the ETF. So all in all, definitely not as advantageous as these other apps, but over time, Questrade is likely going to adopt a commission-free model as many of the other brokerages have decided to do. Questrade also does have a $1,000 minimum to get started, so you're not able to get started like these other guys do with only $5. Now, on the Questrade platform, you're going to be able to trade stocks, ETFs, mutual funds, options, and certificates of deposit, or CDs, which is a decently nice spread of assets available to you. You're also going to get significant research tools on the Questrade platform, and where Questrade really shines above many of these other guys is with their customer service. So many of these apps that don't charge you commissions, one of the places that they're cutting costs is on the customer service side of things. So Questrade, they're charging you that commission, but you're getting rewarded with the ability to have higher than average customer service. So it's kind of a trade-off that you have to decide whether you want to make. Do you want to go with one of these older brokers that's going to offer you decent customer service, or do you want to use one of the newer apps, not get the customer service, but also not be paying as much in fees? It's kind of a trade-off that you have to assess based on your personal situation. Now, those are your options in terms of where to invest, but a really important question that you need to consider is taxes, okay? Because taxes are going to apply to you if you are making money in the US stock market, and so you're gonna have to figure out how to navigate those. So the first thing you're gonna have to keep in mind is that you're going to have to file a form W-8BEN every 3 years when you are investing in the US stock market. This just kind of gets you on file with the IRS so they know who you are and they know that you're investing in the US stock market so they can keep an eye on you. Now, if you're investing outside of the US and you are a non-resident alien, you are not going to pay any capital gains tax to the United States. However, you're probably going to owe capital gains to the country where you reside, depending on the laws and the tax regulations in that country. So no capital gains tax in the US for you, but if you're making capital gains, you're probably going to be taxed in your home country. But you are going to face a flat 30% tax rate on any dividends that you do receive from US stocks or ETFs. This does have the potential to be reduced by any existing treaties that exist between your country and the United States. However, for the most part, you're going to be paying that flat 30% across the board. Now, if you are a resident alien investing in the United States, then the rules are going to be exactly the same as they are for US citizens. So you're going to be paying capital gains tax, both long-term and short-term, to the United States government on all of your investments, same tax brackets as US citizens have. So overall, the US relies on foreign investment to keep cash flowing into the United States and to keep business booming within the country. However, as a foreign investor, you might have to jump through a couple additional hoops like that Form W-8BEN and paying a flat 30% tax on all of your dividends if you do want to invest in US companies. And if you're someone that doesn't mind that additional hassle, there are plenty of good options for investing in the US, like I mentioned in this video, and we'll have links to all of those in the description and pinned comment below for you to check out. And if you want to support the channel, feel free to use those links to sign up for your accounts. Now, if you want to learn more about how to invest in the US as a foreign investor, we have a full article breaking down just this topic over on our website, investingsimple.com. The best way to find that is to go to Google and type in "Can foreigners invest in the US stock market?" and click on the link for investingsimple.com. We'll see you over there.